Good. Good. We go. After the song, then we go. All right. Before we start, I would like to welcome each and everyone. My name is KINGSLEY OWUSU MENSAH. I am your tutor for basic music knowledge. It's free, but you need to put much input into it. The also way you say you study. Once you have the talent in instruments or music theory side, singing or composition, all that you need is a talent and a commitment to learn. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for giving us another opportunity to sit under your feet and also to learn from what you've given us, the ability to play instruments, the ability to sing, and the ability to compose. Even as we embark on our abilities, we will ask for much wisdom and understanding that will help us to be able to achieve excellence at the end and to help your church, to also help our families, and also to help our own ambition in life. We thank you for our time, giving us this time. We thank you for gathering each and everyone from all the corners of this earth. We thank you. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ have we prayed. Amen. Now, basic knowledge, basic music knowledge. Bia or what a talent, this is the right place for you because God, our omnipotent Father, they'll pay your music. Until every time, every second, every minute, music echoes was until on any panel for the music and a year, but that is why you pay a drum baby. So we were created in God's image, and for that matter, yes, you pay music. Until any time I bet music beyond our minds are drawn quickly. Now music. Our hearts are also drawn quickly towards music. And since Adam anyhow more a peso, I want to assume music any anante. In the Bible, we have instrumentalists, we have composers, we have singers. Yeah, we have music directors. Jesus Christ himself was a singer as well. So to an auto it means you are imitating Christ. Good. Paul, Silas, also Apostle Paul also entreated Christians are no more efficient in Colossians. So the need of music knowledge, I will never because first of all, so we share music now for the service of the house of God. So don't forget, sorry. If you want to learn an instrument, sorry to help God's church. And I said, be our minister, be of God. That is what I want to say. And for that matter, day in and day out, seek for instructions. Seek for instructions. So, you see, all the time, you bet me the best out of what we have. So, the essence of becoming a musician is that a spiritual gift, and it is eternal. So I'm telling you that your gift would never expire. Every day I'll tell you that your gift would never expire. So right from our first lesson, what music is the staff, the stave, lines and spaces, musical pitch, musical clef, the great stave, the grand staff, leisure lines. So these are some of the things that I mentioned. The first lesson, 5 lines, 4 spaces. The treble clef, the treble clef. I hope that by now, most of you are able to, make this symbol or draw this symbol, the G clef or the treble clef. The F or the bass clef, this is how it looks like. First time, don't worry, just go to my YouTube account, KINGSLEY OWUSU MENSAH. So share my channel or YouTuber. It's here about the great stave or the grand staff. So in the UK, they will say great stave, but in America, the United States of America, they will say grand staff, but they mean the same thing. We also have ledger lines. Ledger lines. It's here, so ledger lines, they are the smaller lines aside the formal 5 lines and then 4 spaces. The ledger lines are shorter, or they are the normal 5 lines. No, for example, these are ledger lines. The more the pitch, it means the more who's air cost as a pitch higher. So lines in a buff for more, we say not pitch so a below. Most of the time with SATB, soprano, alto, tenor, bass. We say soprano and alto, treble staff, so not tenor, any bass, so the bass F and the bass staff. Good. Yes, it was about the effects. Who said the first 7 English alphabets, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So these are the names of the lines and then the spaces, starting from the middle C, middle C, middle C. So the middle C, at that between the treble staff and then the bass staff. So if you are counting at the same kind A, B, C, D, then would you see from left to right, because C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, so on and so forth. The same thing, and other sources will also tell you every good boy deserves favor, lines, and then F-A-C-E, face for the spaces. The same thing at the upper bass staff, that is said, who can ABC, then from C, now from right, moving from right to left. So like I bet it says C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, E, F, so on and so forth. Good. And other theories will also tell you, say, okay, if you want to maybe memorize, wait to me, or more better, say, okay, wait to me, is it the simplest, is it a phrase or a sentence? Good boy deserves favor always. Yeah, that sentence. And then all colleges eat Gary for the shortest memory, if you want to memorize. Good. So this is the great stave or the grand staff from C to C with the accent, a octave. From this C to that C is what we call octave. So from C to C1 and then C2, we have 2 octaves. We have 1, 2. The same thing from C to C, 1 octave. From C to C, we have 2 octaves. A bit me about form, sounds a bit me but let me remind you, the more air cost it means the pitch air cost. You can't say pitch, it is a highness or lowness of a tone. Yeah. So like never form never form with a tone like that. Okay, good. The second week, so we talked about music notes and their values, and then we made use of this. Okay, let's see. Instruments via whether piano, whether violin, we make use of these musical notes. Even this what we call xylophone, we make use of musical notes or music notes. Okay, let's listen to this. Okay, I think I'll have to skip this one, and I'll have to skip that one too. Good. Simple time, simple time, simple time. simple time. It's the names of musical notes or music notes. We have the brief. This is a symbol. Brief, saying it here like we have the oval, then we have 1, 2, 1, 2. Then the rest. So the symbol. And I send the rest that. Their length when the crotchet is the beat, 8. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The semi-brief. So this is how the symbol looks like. Good. Rest for semi-brief. Then we have the length at 4 when the crotchet is the beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I said, Bimbaka say, okay, ta, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Yambra minim. Here is the note symbol. Okay, we have the note head, then the stem. The note head, unshaded note head. Then we have the stem. Here is the rest symbol. Symbol in the length A2. So it's like 1, 2. If you say, okay, ta, is the same thing. 1, 2. Yeah. So the length is also called beat. So we can say minim has 2 beats. 2 beats. What about crotchet? Here is the symbol. The note head, shady note head, then we have the stem. So note the difference between minim and then crotchet. Minim, crotchet. Good. The rest symbol, this looks like 7. They have done it right. All right. Or, that's a symbol. Good. The length is 1. So it's like 1. And I ta, okay. Good. And then we have quiver. Quiver was shaded note head with a stem and then with a flag. Flag in it. So the rest symbol, it looks like that. Yeah. It's the opposite of crotchet rest symbol. Crotchet rest symbol and right. And quiver rest symbol and left. Good. The length and the beat is half. That is ta, ta. So it's a crotchet ta, and I say 1. Quiver half, and I say ta. So the length, no. Good. Then we also have semi-quiver. Semi-quiver. And so 2. The difference between quiver and semi-quiver is semi-quiver flags name unity 1, 2. Okay. Into the bar rest symbol, so we don't say quiver just 1 wing, but semi-quiver 2 wings, 1, 2. And it said flags me, San and the rest is wings in the The length is quarter. And the quarter just said much shorter than quiver. It's sapa. The length and the beat needs such a quiver. And he say even is a crotchet ta and I say 1. Quiver be half. Quarter be say quarter. Quarter. Yeah. So like T. So this is ta, this is T. Okay, good. Then demi-semi-quiver. And then so the difference is the flags near me. So 1, 2, 3. Over resting and so the wings in the baby. So 1, 2, 3. The length is 1/8. And that is over a semi-quiver cry na yet quarter and no yet. And another demi-semi-quiver, so I say. I say, but I don't see a shorter cry. Yeah. Then semi-quiver. The flags here 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest no so here 1 wings near 1, 2, 3, 4. So my symbols way encode trim, okay? Memorize these symbols alongside with their values, their length, their beads. So to me now these are the basic things. Neoma, the foundation. We are building upon the foundation. That is why I have termed this class Basic Music Knowledge. So these are the basic things that you need to know in the music theory. These are the basic things. If you want now check out for you, these are the basic things that you need to know. Obo instrument, whether keyboard or piano, guitar, violin, any other instrument, you make use of these notes. If you want to compose, some person will draw drum so notes where and I'll be use. So manenka team and I say Shannon soon. Let me say that. Shannon so that anytime I will be here, then you know this. With demi semi-quiver, don't worry about it. If you are nowhere share, but share even share our next class, we will discuss and also we've delved much into it. Demi semi-quiver and then semi-demi semi-quiver. That is why this is a basic class, so don't bother yourself with this. If you're okay with a semi-quiver, that is fine. Just note their values and then know the symbols so that you can upgrade yourself and I say you can find them easily. Good. You share about stems, so I know by now you know what stems are. Then hooks, and so by now you know what hooks are. Then rest, you know what, when they are applied, say the share stuff, so I know, say, we already know about it. So let's move on. Last week, yes, you had sled tie and then dots. Good. Last week, that was lesson 3. Yes, you said, Mama Musamo, I just want you to participate in it. Last week, what did I say about the tie? Any volunteer? Obi I say last week we can be for a time. We are just recap. So I make okay about the tie. What do you remember? Just tell us, please. Any volunteer, please?
It's the same note.
Very good. Join notes, the same notes together. That is perfect. Good. Joining the same notes. Thank you very much. So share notes here. This is crochet. This is minim. But they are this now with the first space of the treble staff. Into joining them no. Because say joining the same notes now, their values will also be added. Their values will be added. So let me hear from you if you really understood what I taught you last week. So crochet with a tie, and as a tied with minim, will make how many beads? How many beads? Crochet plus minim will make how many beads? Can anybody tell me? Yeah, any volunteer? How many beads? Crochet plus minim. It'll be making how many beads? Length. Any volunteer? 3 beads. That is correct. That is correct. 1 crochet is 1, minim 2. So 1 plus 2 will give us 3 beads. So like 1, 2, 3. All right, let's move on to the second one. Can anybody tell me or tell us the number of beads? Minim plus minim will give us how many beads? Can anybody tell us?
4.
4. That is correct. That is correct. 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 will give us 4. Thank you very much. What about this one? Semi-brief plus, and I'm saying plus because it is tied, okay? The tie, so it is tied. Semi-brief tied with crochet. Remember I say, can anybody tell me or tell us, any volunteer? Semi-brief plus crochet.
5.
5, that is correct. 4, semi-brief, 4 plus crochet, 1 is equal to 5. That is correct. What about this one? Quiver plus semi-quiver. Can anybody volunteer? Give us an answer. Quiver plus semi-quiver. Sorry. Can anybody volunteer? Quiver plus semi-quiver.
8.
Come again.
8.
You said 8.
Yeah.
8. Why do you say 8? Can you explain, please? Why is it 8? Quiver plus semi-quiver. Okay, let me ask you. What is the value for quiver?
Half.
Very good. Half. So write it down. 1/2. That is half. Plus, okay. What is the value for semi-quiver?
1/4.
Very good. That is correct. So 1/4. So this is just a simple equation, okay? Half plus quarter. So you find the LCM, that will be the list, will be between 2 and 4. That will be the common denominator, that will be 4. So 2 goes into 4, 2 times 1, 2 plus 4 goes into 4, 1 plus 1 times 1 is equal to 1. So 2 plus 1 will give us 3/4. So it's 3/4. 3/4. But what is here? 3/4.
Yes.
Okay, so it is not 8, but it is 3/4. We are mathematics, right? We are mathematics. So half plus quarter will give us 3/4. Good, good, good. I hope you understand now. Good. And see, that's the meaning. So so music in so mass womb. So this is a mathematical aspect or the part of music. Yeah, that is why I told you, say, if you're a student, now we are music student, school, learning these things, you know, will help you through mathematics. And so we are music student, but more than so we try 0 or mass. Is that okay? All right. Then try is so crochet plus quiver. Crochet plus quiver. Crochet plus quiver. Any volunteer? Crochet plus quiver. Remember I say crochet plus quiver. Any volunteer? Let's be quick, please.
1.5.
Crochet plus quiver. 1.5. That is good. Crochet a 1. Quiver a half. So 1.5. As simple as that. Correct. All right. Because of our time, let me just shift to this one because this is very easy. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3. What about this one? What about this one? Here, the tie affects only these two symbols. That is semi-quiver, semi-quiver. So semi-quiver plus semi-quiver will give us, any volunteer? Quarter plus quarter will give us?
Half.
Half, as simple as half. What about the half plus half? Quiver plus quiver will give us, any volunteer? Half plus half?
1.
1. Quiver plus quiver. It's ubeto, send 1. That is the meaning. Good.
Don't touch the phone.
Good. Thank you very much. Let's go on into us. The sleigh. Obibetimi, any volunteer, explain what I last week about the slur.
Let her listen to the class.
Obibet me a boy. Me can be for last week. Me can be for slur. Said I would say just talk to us. Then I become fast slur so that we can move on.
When they are tied together, they make different sounds.
They make different sounds. Thank you very much, Pascal. Different sounds. So they will sound differently. This one and that one, even though with the snare, they are almost like the tie. But the difference is that with a tie, they are the same. I mean, the same sound, 2 notes, but the same sound. But the snare, 2 notes, but different sounds. It's a way, oh, so, oh, but 2 different sounds. Good. So 2 plus 2 will give us 4. 2 plus 1 will give us 3. 1 plus 1, 2. 1 plus 1, 2. 4 plus 4, 8. 1. Okay. This is half plus half, 1. Half plus 1, 1 1/2. Quarter plus half, 3 quarter. Good. And then 1 plus half will give us 1 1/2. Good. So let's move on. Yeah, but dots no so. Can any volunteer? What dynamic kind about the dots? What a dot placed after a note or a rest makes it how long? How long? How long? How long again? How long? Any volunteer?
Half longer beat.
Yeah, half longer.
Note.
Yeah, that is true. That is correct. Half longer. So if we have it will brief 8. Dot number can watch say 8 plus 4. Say what about the dotted double dotted? Double dotted. Yeah. Can anybody explain to us double dotted? Double dotted. A second dot. A second dot, that's what? Is
half
what?
as long as the first dot.
Excellent, that is correct. Half as long as the first dot. That is excellent. And you say, well, if not dot name, and a double dotted brief. So you say double dotted brief. So double dotted brief, what it means is that we have brief, which is 8, plus 4, that is semi-brief, plus 2, that is minim. So 8 plus 4 plus 2 will give us 14. It's as simple as that. So any notes are here too, it means that we are resting. So these are the rest symbols. These are how the dots are applied to the rest. Good. Yes, brief. Oh, sorry, semi-brief. Semi-brief, 4. So with the effect, dotted semi-brief will be how many beads? Can anyone tell us? Any volunteer? Dotted semi-brief will give us how many beads? Any volunteer? How many beads? Talk to me, talk to me. Semi-brief. Dotted semi-brief will give us how many beads? Are you there? Please, are you there? So semi-brief. Yeah, that is semi-brief plus minim. Okay, which is equal to 6. Semi-brief equal 4, minim equal 2. 4 plus 2 will give us 6 beads. Yes, 6 beads. Okay, so symbol, rest symbol with one. It is the same thing. Good. What about double dotted semi-brief? Double dotted. May spend the time I recap this one because you've been moving ahead. And if you miss this one, I'm sorry. If you miss this, if you miss this one, I'm sorry. It will be very difficult for you if we move on. So just kindly permit me to recap these things. And to Ube notes, but you see them as numbers. I hope that you understand what I'm talking about. So Ube notes now, you see them as numbers because you are going to sing, you are going to play, and you play numbers when you see this symbol. Ube play numbers. Even if you want to write, we write with these numbers. I mean, these beats. Yeah. So double dotted semibrief will give us how many beats. Can you calculate it and then you tell us? Any volunteer? Double dotted semibrief. How many?
3.
Okay, let's check. Let's check. Semibrief. Oh, how many beats? I will say how many beats, please? 4 plus 4. Okay, plus minim. Oh, how many beats? 2. 4 plus 2 will give us 6. Plus 1 will give us 7. So double dotted semibrief is equal to 7 beats. Good, because semibrief 4. First dot no plus 2. And at the second dot near plus 1. So we are making calculations. That is why I'm saying, say, we are music students that don't get 0 in mathematics in school. If you are really good at music, also you need to score all. Okay, you need to score all because we make use. You look at the symbols and you make them as numbers. You calculate them as numbers. Good. And see, this is how you see them on the staff. This is how you see them on the staff. Good, good. Okay, let's move on to dotted minim. Dotted minim. Dotted minim. Oh, how many beats? Dotted minim. How many beats? Any volunteer? Dotted minim. How many beats?
3.
3. That is correct. 3. Okay. What about double dotted minim? Double dotted minim. Double dotted minim.
3.5.
3.5. That is correct. That is correct. That is correct. Good, because we have minim plus crochet plus quiver. Yeah. So we have 3.5. Good. Last week, let's go for a short break. I played this song. Hilary. Yeah, so she's making use of the snare, the tie, and then the short notes. So when you look at the notes, you see say, your phrases, your snare, your tie, and then the notes. So we play the notes. Yeah. Actually, she's playing one of my compositions. Why I didn't know you? Yeah. This is what we call sight playing. She's reading and at the same time playing. Yeah. Reading the notes and then playing at the same time. Okay. All right. right, thank you, Hilary, thank you. And now let's move on. What is the beat for dotted crochet? Dotted crochet. Even so that what is the beat for dotted crochet? Oh, Lisa, any volunteer?
1.5.
1.5. As simple as that. Crochet, quiver. Okay. Now, what is the beat for double dotted crochet? Double dotted crochet. Double dotted crochet. 1 plus half plus quarter will give us 1 3/4. 1 3/4. Okay, good. So the person will share rest symbols, and so okay, rest symbols, share. If you don't see these notes, you see them. If you don't meet this note, you meet them. And it's either we are singing or playing, or we are silent. I mean, we are resting. Good. That is rest. All right. Then Twaso. This is how it appears in the staff. Okay. Now, I think the last one. What is the value? What is the beat for dotted quiver? Dotted quiver. Any volunteer? Dotted quiver. Half plus quarter. Half plus quarter. Any volunteer? Let me hear you. Let me hear you. Half plus quarter. Half plus quarter. Are you there, please? Are you
1.5. 3/4.
3/4. Yeah, 3/4. 3/4. Good. What about double dotted quiver? Double dotted quiver.
That is half.
Double dotted quiver. Double dotted quiver. You have quiver, semi-quiver, semi-quiver. Half plus quarter plus
quarter.
Debbie, this is
we have a 1/8.
1/8. For 1/8. I'll see you 8. My pen.
Take your time and then okay. So we have half plus
That's 3/4 like 1/8.
quarter
8.
plus 1/8. You might say you find the
LCM.
common yeah. Common yeah.
Half.
8, 2, 2.
I'm waiting for you. Don't worry. Half plus quarter plus 1/8.
What?
Yeah, okay, good.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So don't worry. I'll wait for you at the end of the class. No one can share me. Don't worry. No one can share me. Don't worry. Don't worry. As we advance in our lessons, for now, with the basic, don't worry. Sorry. All right. This is how it appears. Now, young call and
in the unit,
yeah, call and
anyway, give me 3/4.
yeah, call and so.
1/8. Half and we will give me 3/4. Will give me 3/4. Then
Okay. Mama Shela, don't worry. Anything why? Okay, so we have yeah, lesson, so lesson 4. Bar lines, we have bar lines, simple time signatures, and then anacrusic rhythm. The because very interesting. But before that, let's listen to this. Then we'll move straight into today's lesson, lesson 4. Okay, listen. Welcome to lesson 4, bar lines, simple time signatures, and anacrusic. First of all, you have bar lines. Bar lines, music is divided into bars by means of bar lines. Music, you're divided into what we call bars. Everyone's a definition of bars. Bars by means of bar lines. All right, so this is the simplest and the easiest way that we can learn music theory. Bar lines in here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Over base when say 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'll talk about this one. When we say we call it double bar lines. Double bar lines. Double bar lines, they are indicated at the end of a piece of music. And you know, we say double bar line. They say you see. It say writing and can say double bar line a full stop. Full stop. Let's say you see. And that's a section be a so an end of a section of a song or a piece of music. With a bar line, music is divided into bars. Okay, music when you teach them into bars. So this is a bar line, this is a bar line, this is a bar line, another bar line, double bar line. Meaning say at here. Good. Now, bar lines, each bar in a piece of music normally contains the same number of beats, which is indicated by a time signature at the beginning. You will another sector, another field of music, the basic, so kindly pay attention. Each bar in a piece of music normally contains the same number of beats, which is indicated by what we call a time signature at the beginning. What am I talking about? The bar lines, and our next field in the basic music knowledge, your friend said time signatures. Time signatures. I want you to repeat after me. Time signatures. Time signatures. Again, time signatures. Okay. Okay, so we have the bar lines and then good. Time signatures. They consist of 2 figures. You can't time signature, 2 figures. They consist of 2 figures. One at the top, one at the bottom. Baku or throw, baku or form. Now, today, and yes, simple time signatures. Now, me next week. Compound time signatures, and yes, simple time signatures. Then next week we will look at compound time signatures. Good. Simple time signatures. The simple time signatures most usually found are 2, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, or common time, which is C. The second, the simple time signatures that are very common are 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, or common time C. What do I mean? Sa common time we a 4, 4 we dia ni. So we and as we no they are synonymous at the chrono. The phrase simple duple time, simple triple time, simple quadruple time. Simple duple time, simple triple time, simple quadruple time, common time. Upade is simple and free on a quadruple time, triple time, quadruple time. 2 has to do with duple. D-U-P-L-E, duple. 3 has to do with something triple. 3. 4, quadruple. 4. So 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, all common time. That's simple as that. And there was only a 2, there was only a 4, there was only a 3, there was only a 4, there was only a 4, there was only a 4. Yes, in any C. Yes, yes, time signature, they are placed at the beginning of the staff. And here, simple time signatures. Our first example, 2, 4, 2, 4. Can you please repeat after me? 2, 4. Okay, thank you. Yeah, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. So right after left, and we have the time signature. The second view again, right after the clef, then we have the time signature. Into every music, we have the clef first, then we have the time signature. As we move on, MENSAH asem no, but MENSAH bebree. But for now, don't worry. Fancy you be key signatures. You drew her metro, then we have the time signature. But for now, just get to know about the time signature. Good. So 2, 4. 2, 4. After the bass clef, then we have a time signature. Don't worry. For now, you're fancy as medical kind. You're moving on. Key signature probably 2, no, but don't worry. You be drew hold now much matured and but for now with time signature, this is how it's placed. Good. Now, assuming that we know the values of the notes, okay, and the rest, in the values and at the beat and answer the length. Remember, we have a very simpler amaye, okay, a very simpler amaye as compared to say if we don't know the values of these notes. I'm sorry, they may be but so what the notes and their values next year, the Mbabe will be easier for you. All right, now let's move on. Umayentuaso. Okay. Yentuaso. Are you with me? All right. Yentuaso. Good. So this is 2-4. As it's trying to say, this is the meaning. Simple time, the top figure in a time signature indicates how many beats there are in a bar. The person making an say, was simple time, no top figure, no, which is, for instance, this is 2. Top figure, no, extra how many beats there are in a bar. The person making say, the bottom figure, which is 4, no. When the bottom figure is 4, on the some other examples in 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4. Then the bottom figure they say 4. Good, good. So when the bottom figure is 4, what it means is that it means crochet is the beat. Crochet is the beat. Crochet a beat. I just say the normal counting of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The normal counting, and I say ta 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 ta. When the crochet is the beat. Good. So I want to say the bottom figure when the crochet is the beat. It means with this example, no, also it means crochet simple time signatures, no, 2, 4. It means when the crochet is the beat. I mean counting in ones. 3, 4 when the crochet is the beat. They count in the normal ones. 4, 4 the normal ones. It will be 2, 4, no. It means 2 crochets in a bar. 2 crochets in a bar. 2 crochets in a bar. But umame and country will say, and your crochet in Kwan, a benyan or bar name. Yenya crochet in Kwan, say, because 2 crochets in a bar, it means you bet me and your crochets, you know, or bar name. But you bet me as when ya in Kitwa a word, the value less than 2, no. You bet me and ya each bar. Mame and can be difficult for some of us. 2, 4 is a time signature, simple time signature. Now, simple time signature, no, if it is 2, 4, it means that we have 2 crochets in a bar. No doesn't mean say what's a crochet in Kwani yan or bar name. They say are they up notes no? I was seeing 2. I was seeing 2 crochets, and I see the value 2 or bar BM. Mamma example, any example. If I say more responded to me, send a bay note where a quiver, right? This is also quiver, quiver, quiver. Okay. How many quivers? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It is half plus half. We am I value say 1.
1.
This is half. This is half. We will mean inside my value say 1. 1 plus 1. Then I say 2. So 2 crochets in a bar. It means 1 plus 1. But only by the say we need crochets. But in the here below, the here say about values now boom why benya 2. But right here, benya 2 crochets in a bar. Here second example. No, this is crochet, crochet. 1 plus 1. Remember I say 2, which is 2, 4 time signature. As simple as that. Also, we made a slip. They was that you will not forget about it. Yeah. Okay. So we will not forget about it. Very good. So what about this one? Half plus half. Half plus half plus half plus 1. It means that we have half plus half. This is 1. This is 1. Half plus half plus 1, which is equal to 2. So we have 2, 4. Okay, the next one. Crochet has 1 beat. So crochet, what is the value? Value, this is also what? Crochet. Very good. Correct.
Yes.
So crochet 1 plus crochet rest, and so might say, we might 2. Into mathematics na yeah, but who knows no say your numbers. Okay. Yamra, the next one. Dotted crochet. Dotted crochet will how many beads? Crochet ever 1 bead. Dots no be count 1.5, right? Good. So 1.5 plus half will give us 2, which is 2, 4. 2, 4. Then call the next one. Half plus half quiver rest plus half quiver plus half quiver rest is what I say 2. Because half plus half plus half plus half is equal to 2. Okay, then call the next one. Semiquiver. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 semiquivers. Quarters, we have quarter, 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 quarter. It is a ring one of my the beat, which is 1. Okay. Then quiver, quiver, which is half, half. So 1 plus half plus half is equal to. What about this one? Only 1 minim. Minim has how many beats? Okay, 2. Good. Minim has 2 beats. So asonono. So if I say the top figure in a time signature indicates how many beats there are in a bar. 2, 4. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the next one so that if you have any question, just prompt me in every summit so that everyone is okay. If you have any question, whilst I make sure, kindly prompt me. Good. 3, 4. Sometimes signatures. We are still on 3, 4. 3, 4. It means that we should have 3 crochets in a bar, but not necessarily crochets in Guam. We will say 3 crochets. So if you want to interpret the time signature, you say 3 crochets in a bar. 3, 4. 3 crochets in a bar. Good. But when we say, okay, if you have 1 plus 1 plus 1, it means we have 3 crochets in the first bar. Now let's move on to the second bar. Second bar, no, we have half plus half plus 1 plus 1. What might I say? 1, 2, 3. What might I say? 3 quarters. And I said 3, 4. 3, 4. Good. Here we have the third bar. Minim. This is minim. 2 beats plus quiver plus another quiver is equal to 3. Then call the 4th bar. This is crotch rest, which is 1, 41. Quiver, quiver, half, half, another 1. Then we have crochet. So 1 plus 1 plus 1. 3. Then call the next bar. 1 plus 3 will give us 3, 4. So 3 crochets in the bar. And on chase it, I want crochets in quantity. And say a couple more. You mean 3. So 1 plus 2, 3. Half plus half, 1. Half plus half, 1. Half, 1. We have 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. 3, 4. Good. Then this is minimum 2 beats,
Rest.
and then crotchet rest. So 2 plus 1 is 3, 4. And then dotted minim is equal to 3, 4. So these are the likely notes ibenya ewo notes. How this is what they mean by simple time signature. Very good.
Yeah.
Now this is the last example. Let's see. 4, 4. It means 4 crotchets in the bar. When we add up note,
You should get 4.
yeah. So half plus half 1 plus crotchet 1. Quiver plus quiver 1. And 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 4, 4 times. What about minim plus minim? So we have minim. This is 2 beats. So in a bar, we have 4 crochet beats. What about this one? Quiver, crochet rest, minim. So half plus half, 1. Plus 1, 2. Plus 2, 4. The same thing, this is 3. Because, sorry, this is 2. Because, sorry, this is 4. Sorry. Because semi-brief rest, 4. It means we are resting for 4 counts. Okay. What about the next bar? Dotted, remember 3 beats plus crochet give us 4.
4.
If you don't see the 4, 4 time, and then you see this is the 6 common time. Here the corner.
It's the same as
Here the corner. 4, 4. So 3 plus 1 gives us 4. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, 4. 1.5 plus half, 2. Plus 1, 3. Plus 1, 4. 2 plus 2, 4. Then semi-brief, 4. Any question? What question have Bisame? What have Bisame? Now, you call the last. But before that, listen to this. All right. My name is Oshe Bibi Nsu Ewomwa. My name is Oshe Bibi Nsu Ewomwa. And you know na ebono. Sabo bio na what ye bio. Sa symbol mekasa nkayen clap one. Mekasa yen clap wa. Obahu se ubenya 4 no pepe ewo ba no. Okay, now you're very practical. We are going to clap. Let's start from 2, 4. Are you ready? Okay. Baba clap these rhythms. Okay. Baba clap these rhythms. Okay. So are you ready? Are you ready? Unmute yourself. I want to listen to you. Yeah, unmute yourself. Very good. Good. We are going to clap these rhythms. Okay. To clap them together. So that wow, I'm waiting to identify notes. Very good. So let's start with the first bar. With the first bar. Okay. So we go. Ready? Go. Tap, tick, tap. Okay. 1, 2, go. Yes. When we go tap 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 tap, we go tap 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 tap. Half. Tap tap tap. Okay. So it means we have 2. So yeah, tap 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 tap. The underlying beat in ta because 2/4. It means the beat quartet is the beat. Because quartet is the beat. It is a obi 1, 2. Also ta 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 in the baby. Okay. Okay, yeah, ready. Yeah, put the second bar. The second bar. Ready? Go. Ta
Ta, ta,
ready? Go. Ta
ta, ta.
He said, we mu air clap ta no also clap ta ti ta ti in is because we mu ka ta ti no na mu ka ta. San ka no that na mu so ka no that ta. So the underlying beat in a crochet. That's why we have 2 crochets in it. Okay, and clap the 3rd bar. We are going to clap the 3rd bar. Ready? Go. Ta ta ta. Very good. Yes, Uncle Bill. Ta ta ta. Don't say beko. Ta ta ta. Quiver, crochet. All right, we are going to clap the 4th bar. 12th bar. Let's clap the 4th bar. Ready? Go.
Ah,
No, you don't say it because I rest. So you say, I also say. Rest, you don't sing. Rest, you don't play. You don't make any noise. You say, that they can add in a home. Okay, so let's try. Let's try the 12th bar. If you ready, go. This bar, every bar we say. Okay. Dotted crochet. What do you think? Dotted crochet. How many quivers? Dotted crochet. Oh, how many quivers? It's 1.5. Yeah, that's 1.5. So it means how many halves do we have?
1.5.
3 quivers. Okay. So if you have 3 halves, Vanessa clap 3 halves, but 3 halves in Udinafa. Udinafa connect in 3 halves. Okay. So we go ta 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 ta. Nino eshe dotted crochet. Ta ta ta. Then the last one, the last one we the 4th quiver. Now my 4. So we go ta 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 ta. Okay. Ta 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 ta. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, so but wait, cancer 3 quivers. So we go so we go okay. So next we say rest. Okay, so we go go okay. We go no rest, no rest. So we go yeah. So rest. Very good. So yeah, sure. This is 4 semi quivers. 4 semi quivers. And faster than quiver. Faster than quiver. So we go okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, Ready, go. Ready, go. Faster. Faster than me. Okay. Okay.
Two by yourself. Yeah.
All right. Then clap with 3-4. Then clap with 3-4. But yes, you will notice and yet 3/4, and yet 2/4. So don't say 3/4. Say 3-4. Now 3-4, 3-4. A figures. So just mention the figures. 3-4. Don't say 3/4. Okay. This is 3-4. 3-4 time. 3-4 time. If we say, what is the time signature of this P? You say 3, 3. Right. Yeah, clap. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah. First bar. Ta, ta, ta. Yeah, again. The first bar. Ready? Go. Ta, ta, ta. Yeah, the second bar. It's going to be ta, 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 ta. Ready? Go. Ta, 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 ta. Okay, let me remind you, we're not a nyum, but don't worry where the notes are. You do time, you do where if you are playing an instrument, you hear the sound. But for now, you need to know the beat first before, if you want to sing, know the beat first before you identify who the beats are. That is why we are building a foundation. We know the names of the lines and the spaces. You cross the river. So let's clap the rhythm. Ta ta ta. Ready, go. Ta 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 ta. Again. Ta 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 ta. So we have the third bar. This is ta ta ta. Ta ta ta. Let's clap. Ready? Go. Ta ta ta. Again. Ta yeah, sure. We so. You better rest 1. You better rest 1. Okay. Thank you. You better rest 1. Then ta ta ta. Okay. 1. Ta ta ta. It's in cassette. Ready? Go. Then we rest 1. Ta ta ta. Okay. Right. Ready? Go. Rest. Ta ta ta. Yes, Uncle B. Rest. Ta ta ta. Now let's look at this bar. +2. So we go ta ta let's clap. Ready? Go. Ta ta ta. Again. Ta ta ta. Very good. What about this one? What about this one? Ta 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 ta. Okay, yeah, try. Ready? Go. Ta ta. Okay, again. Ta 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 ta. Very good. Here, there's a rest. So 2 + 1. Good. Then this one, dotted minim has 3 beats. So ta yes, let's try it with a clap. Ready? Go. Ta again. As simple as that. As simple as that. Very good. Now, the last section I can't let me close. This is the last. Okay. Before that, I'm sorry for that. Yeah. What about the 4/4 timing? 4/4 timing. This is ta 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 ta. Let's try it. Go. Ta 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 ta. Again. Ta, 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 yeah. Ta, ta, ta. Okay. Then read the next bar. Ta, ta, Ready, go. Ta, ta. Very good. Then the next bar, ta, ti. Ta, ta, ti. Ta, Ready, go. Ta, ti. Ta, Again. Ta, ti. Very good. Here we will rest. So let's move on to the next bar. This is ta, ta. Let's clap. Ready, go. Ta, Very good. Then this one, the next bar, ta, 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 ta. Ready, go. Ta, ta. Then yes, share dotted crochet in view. So it goes ta ti ta 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 ti ta 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 ti ta ta. Ready, go. Ta ti ta ta. Very good. Yes, Uncle Bill. Ta ti ta. Yes, Uncle Bill. Ta ti ta ta. Why this star is like a falcon, and then you say 1, 2, 3, then the last one 4, and that's why 1 beat. So ta ta, okay, ta half MENSAH, half MENSAH. Say the rhythm, ta ta. Okay. What the tiny about 3 ta. Okay. 3 quavers. One note. So ta ti, okay. Ta ti, okay. Ta ti ta 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 ti ta 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 ti ta ta. All right. Now let's move on to the next bar. We have rested 2. Then we say ta Ready, go. Ta Very good. Very good. Then the last one, semi-brief. So, Ujina Falcon, you sing 1 note, but we count ta, Okay, ready, go. Ta, As simple as that. As simple as that. It is as simple as that. Enti, when so 4/4, it means 4/4. We have 4 crochets in a bar. No bar no more. Remember me, yentie drum we say, okay, there's a time signature. So we to me aka. So listen and listen carefully. We have maybe so what do you think about the time signature? See yentie drum. Okay, thank you very much, Grace AJ from UK. Good. Now, Jena ube uhunu enyum ne bo no say unai no tapo bibi na tapo number b bottom sorry at the top tapo number b. Okay, is it 1 2 1 2 1 set view? Okay. Okay. Come in. I'm coming. Okay, debut. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. That is the underlying time signature. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, smaller notes in the musa, but the underlying in 1, 2. That is the time signature. And you'll be a bar. Listen to the time signature and then find it out. Good. Anacrusic rhythm is the last thing that we go. I'll just use only 5 minutes, then we go. Because anacrusic rhythm, anacrusic rhythm, no, the assertion is when a musical phrase starts with an incomplete bar, instead of the first beat bar, its rhythm is said to be anacrusic. The first bar started with only one, okay? So what I'm saying is a friend anacrusic, a 2/4, but starting or first bar now, it's only one. Then the bar comes, then we move on to the next one. Say a bass say when your friend says beat, we say a anacrusic beat. So the song starts with an anacrusic beat. There are other times a friend weak beat, if you also friend up beat, weak beat or up beat. So anacrusic, weak, up in the pronoun. Anacrusic, weak beat, up beat in the pronoun. Now, starting when when the beats of the beginning and the end are added up, okay, beginning and a complete bar. When the beginning, the beats of beginning and the end are added up, they make a complete bar. Into 1 plus end 1, they might say 2. But once a beginning, no, it started with only 1. They are incomplete. This bar is incomplete. Also, in year 2, but only 1. We are complete 1, 1. This is 2. This is half, 1. This is 2 equal to 2. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. But this last bar no, incomplete 1. It means that the music starts with an I started with upbeat. A do tama, mobile singing, a do one more, you be no be brave with it. And you never a chance, I won't say started with upbeat or the better drum. If you are playing your organ, so make sure how I be easy. Just get the basic knowledge for now and you'll be fine. So you add up the first 1 plus 1, ukabumwa, benya. The same thing. This is an incomplete, starts with quaver, but you add up this bar, a complete 1 plus 1, half, complete, 1 and a half, complete. This is incomplete, 1 and a half. Now, halfway, a halfway. And you want also the back, but when you are singing, effect in the bay juma, you want to be here free. No, when you are playing an instrument, and you was saying so be you have a count, yes, and I'm person no, we be playing, sir, but anytime you have a fa pepe, be so half plus 1 and a half give us the same thing about 3/4 now. Sorry, 3/4 now. And so so we have 1 starting. This bar is complete. We have 1, 2, 3. It's complete. We have 1, 3. It's complete. We have 2 plus 1, 3, complete. But look at the last bar. We will say incomplete. The first bar is incomplete. But add up the first bar with the last bar, 3, because this is 1 plus 2, 3. When you are singing or don't worry. Just get to know about it. But when you are playing or when you are singing, for now, please don't worry about it. Start with crochet, then minim crochet. Once we incomplete, the last line, last bar is incomplete, but bar we are complete. 2 plus 1, 3. 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3. 1 plus 1, can we mean 1? What can we mean 1? So 1 plus 1 plus 1, and it's here 3. But the last bar is incomplete, minimum. But add up 1 plus 3, now you're complete. With the same thing with 4 beats, the same thing. It starts with an incomplete 1 1, but a complete 2 1 1. This is 3 plus 1 4. This is half, I know, but I am not counting 1. Okay, 3 plus 1 4. This is incomplete, but you add up 1 plus 1 plus 2, 4. The same thing. We started with a weak beat 1. Then we have is incomplete, but this line, this bar 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is 4. 2 plus 1 plus 1, 4. But the last bar is dotted meaning incomplete, so 1 plus 3. All right, Lawrence, you've raised up your hand. Yeah, kindly ask your question if you have. Yeah. Who else is having?
Sorry, Mr.
Hello, Lawrence.
Yeah, a mistake.
Come again, please.
A mistake.
Okay. Okay, no problem. All right. Yeah, I understand. That is the end. So, what question about Bisa? What question about a lesson? And I said maybe last week. Yeah, wait, maybe sir. Feel free and then ask if a question. The questions time. Hello. There'll be a question now. There'll be a question now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Mama Sheila, the answer is 7, 8. Yeah, 7 over 8. Yeah. I said, definitely, important answer. Thank you very much, Mama Sheila. Yeah, for the answer. Very good. But also, as in Bisa, don't worry. Bisa.
Pastor.
Yeah, Prince.
Yeah, thank you once more.
You're welcome.
Yeah, let me say, what do you mean?
Sorry, let me mute. Yeah. Prince Bachoma into.
Okay. Me just now example. The example now, Jumna na ebono.
Jumno, yeah.
Jumno. You know, so me no correct and as me yeah. Na KINGSLEY channel to what analysis and man as man say yeah.
Time signature.
Out of that, Jumno.
Yeah, 2-4.
2-4.
2-4.
Okay, my chat. Okay.
Yeah, good. 2-4. Once the underlying beat, the ones you know, now 9 beat, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 2 1 2. Yeah.
1 2. Very good. Yeah. So you quite an imbibria. Or a person singing is young anyway. You may examples be brave. It's a boy, but I just because of your basic knowledge, it may be an issue so that a band tie so no what you that fans level anymore. This is lesson 4. Enter cry, be at that stage. I also the tools be in area you be divided into our classes and you be I think 4 meetings at least yet me SBB. What is your
Oh, yeah.
impression? Yeah. So it will be if you have any impression or if you have anything, just voice out. If you have any question, just feel free. If you have any suggestion, just feel free and then talk to me. Yes, Mami.
Richard, Samuel, Joseph. But when we some question, yeah, I'm throw. This is a
Oh, okay. One person come frame me na come be coming. No problem. No problem. Come wait me afresh me come wait me frame or how be any na match show mo. Miss me that secret. Okay, let's say you will nipa MENSAH with Mami Mercy. All right. Good. Good. Even from studio where good. Madam Sheila, let's hear you.
So from my son be say last week in this week who say calculations baby especially with the fractions no.
Yeah.
Yes, and you for them, you say, bet you find a way around it, but Enqualano at their level, if you want class 2, class 1, they're almost a fraction, they was good to me. You said you bet me explain it to their level, or bet me graph it. It's a tricky go over, you bet me first the actual moment, it's me at Tiana, so much me a calculation on their own.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. These calculations, it may use through other forms. For instance, semi-brief. Semi-brief is like a whole, like orange. We have an orange. Semi-brief. It's like a whole note. Semi-brief. And minim is like half note. You have the half note, but half note now, one way you'll be confused with quiver and half beat. Don't be confused with it. Whole notes, say you see whole note for semi-brief, which is orange. That's it, orange, you know. Meaning look like orange, the half, no. Have the stem. Then crochet. Crochet is like after so tra and kamu mi no. No was say tremu no bechemu fo. Which and kamu forward. Once obenya 1, 2, 3, 4. So what it means is that in a semi-brief, we have 4 crochets in a semi-brief. We have 4 ones in semi-brief, 4 beats. No? Na ankano watch him for no fanisa we half no back. No aside chess half no. I never know semi quiver, which is quarter. Now aside sa uche half no nya quarter no quarter na nkasa wasa che quarter no mu bi na amount semi demi quiver. But in Prano Madrid, like 2 years, 4 years now. Let's not bother them with other divisions. It's somehow difficult.
Yeah.
But Omuninia, they will understand. That one I can assure you. When I there are certain things you might not understand now, but I can assure you some few days to come, you understand it and understand it better.
Okay.
The from Pano Montias, and I just have to introduce them, these kids. But only pet, and I saw calling him Kakre.
Pick it.
Pick it from there.
Okay, that's
how music works. Yeah, that's how music. So thank you very much for the question. I think that's a very important question because these fractions, I think more primary level or more fractions, more below primary, and it becomes difficult for them. But my brothers, sorry for now, but as we move on, just take an orange for semi-brief, you have minimum 2, 4. Then it's a minimum one. Even you half, 1. Yeah. Then once I check, watch it to move, then when you half. Which half and cast are half in when you're quarter. Once I check when you're 1/8. Once I check 1/8 when you're 1/60. That is semi quiver. Yeah.
That's it. I mean, true.
Never said brief day and come you. Okay, brief day and come you. So we can use that way to just to teach on let me say yeah, I think it's very more. Yeah.
You better try. I can't. You mean you That's it. I mean, sure.
Yeah. Emmanuel. Yeah, God bless you too. I'll say, and then in first time for joining, but he has really enjoyed every aspect of the lecture. God bless you too, Emmanuel. Yeah. We have some few minutes near upon, but if you have any questions, always in this just feel free and then open Pacho, mami unmute too, send a bit. Since we wait me unmute it, open George. If you share, if you didn't come up, wow, unmute too. Galaxy A7. Yeah. Open your feed and what BNT. Galaxy A7. But your feed and not be that mental on cover. Open it. But what to make her? It's quite unfortunate. Okay, good. Well, on me too, but I cannot hear anything. All right. Okay. In case it'll be a question, I'll bet me it'll be sad. So Juma, you can visit my YouTube channel, KINGSLEY OWUSU MENSAH. It will be better. It will be nice if you subscribe, so that if you miss a class, a bit more notification, know what I mean, as I shape you. In case, and then I will join here, may refer back to the first and the previous lessons, say, our YouTube, KINGSLEY OWUSU MENSAH, lesson 1, 2, 3. No, ebe yaba. Nyantu wase na ehwe mu anase etia now so practice it. We'll catch up with us. They are very simple and then easy. Prince, as my home, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, Pastor, it's now a question back home.
Yeah.
Patronum person who say every bang and I say who did I'll be teaching for the classes. Side singing, side playing an instrument. Yeah. And the third question is going to say, I can't. I also know a bit, parallel, like a bit work here, and I say, yeah, you at the same time. And I say, back with the camera, and back on behind.
Okay. That's it for the question. For now, no, say the DKK, no. A bit key and lessons, no, not less than 10 lessons before you be teacher you move into classes, not less than 10. It means it will be more than 10. So we can calculate the weeks, and then I think with this pace in the crown, one way because I'm a content empire, be more a penno like one at a time. Yeah. But the reason there are two YouTube when they say if you miss something, you still have access. I'll bet me as I could you, then you get it. But in case people are much more interested in maybe ahead of us, the mechanic say benyan to was here for now, because so we sight singing now. You cannot run away from these basic notes, this basic knowledge. If you say, so umombe sight singing, mubenya a different time, maybe 45 minutes in a day. I mean, Sunday, 45 minutes. And it's a sight singing, if you are portion 45 minutes for sight singing, and then people who are an more talent, an more interest in sight singing, they want to join us. Remember the specific time, 45 minutes. You come in. But the one who said, yes, I sing, yes, I know my church, and we are in the middle era, and you know, nothing about the practical aspect by singing. Then one year, Ubehunu Adebi or Hono. Now, if you have a some say, and I be a unima the crocra, Dino, now quite a full farm. Then I have to go back and explain. But what I say, and Tina, you take it, Sanima, we say, yeah, for me. I mean, himself, people are yearning for say, then they will come in because these things, they already know them. And it's not also be, but don't worry. During that time, into classes, it is a side singing. We are going to make use of basic knowledge where now you're at twice free. I am a say obviously that question. And almost all interest in instruments, almost many time. For instance, in a day you have 45 minutes, and if you want to play instruments only, you can join at that particular time. There are different times. Who perform just make a plan. So after each session, you can join. So music knowledge, you can join. Open singing asaka music knowledge, you can join. Also besides singing asaka, you can join. Open composition, you can still join. Open phone only say 45 minutes. After that, then we move another 45 minutes, another different 45 minutes, then the last 45 minutes. So we been 180 minutes, which is extra to us. So maybe I started between 4 to 4:45, music theory. Then 4, maybe even a break, then maybe 4:52. Then after. So if you are interested, you just stay. We do all the 4, and I'm trying to vary it into the Benyan said. I will invite other people, so they will also come in. It says I sing almost do you have a so networking. So instruments in so I'll connect other people among Sababwa. Say side singing, so I'll connect other people. Composition, I'll connect other composers. Some of our lectures, they will come, they will talk to us, they will teach us. But I'm taking the mantle for now to take you through the basic. Then we reach there, Medimba Transfer Free, it will be then a part. Then I will also invite other professionals to also help us, all in your name. All right, so that is the plan. I hope Cynthia say it. Yeah, Prince. I hope Cynthia. And do you have any suggestion? What suggestion, Biana?
But you say,
What suggestion, Biana?
oh, there be the old kind of that's it. No, me have you can last question. Yeah, me the better. Me say the same way. Me say so a check more. Also, you can answer notes,
Yeah.
How to even write a G notes, within the bar.
Yeah.
And my question is now, I say, it's emphasizing the music actually emphasizing hymns you see. Like one of my favorites I am play by that 422.
Yeah.
We 422 now, and as all the hymn no I'm saying really additional about the name of Queen about more but
Yeah.
and like Bianca say and the same who say it is side we never too many more maybe on key this song on key we na and then
the key. Yeah, the bedroom or enter cry a lesson. You bedroom with the key signatures. For now, your time signatures. You better time to key signatures enter cry so that we know the key. So these are the two. Yeah. All right. Oyamisha Muninara. Yeah, Brenna so. Now the mechanic said Oyamisha Mose Motimi Abba. Na me adomo. Next week in Suyebishemo. Next Renaya Bompaye na Apple. Oyamisha dem point that was it. We are this year mo. The source a kind of try boy. Na your talent into me. And fan quenimu, if I'm more with Juma, and more attitude na in couldn't be for so we had was a with Jesus Christo demonti. Amen. When I made a shamunara, when I